Hi people, Martin Hood here again. Recently you've been bombarded with social media videos saying, I was there, this is what's going to happen. I'm an attorney, my stock in trade is fact. Let me give you some facts. The Civilian Secretariat of Police commissioned a report, what we call the WITS report. See the logo, Civilian Secretariat logo? This WITS report was research into crime from 2000 to 2014 and the impact of the Firearms Control Act on crime. This is the report that the Secretariat wants to suppress because it negates the reasons that they are telling everybody, Parliament, the public, NEDLAC, and anybody else who's prepared to listen, that we have a problem with crime in this country and that amending the Firearms Control Bill will change that. Key findings of this report they want to suppress. There's little evidence that the Firearms Control Act causes a decline in crime. The Firearms Control Act is relevant to less than 5% of crimes reported to the police. And they go on to say, in essence, and I'm summarizing very briefly the report, better policing reduces crime. Firearms Control Act itself, on its own, is not an effective crime reduction tool. This is the report that the Secretariat wants to suppress. They say, oh, it's not peer reviewed. Well, then your mortality stats, your licensing stats, and goodness knows everything else is also not peer reviewed. So people, they don't like this because what they're telling you is a lie. Let me tell you what else is a lie about the Secretariat. I have this report, but it's not publicly available. So I submitted a request for access to information, asking for documents to the Secretariat because they said there is a social economic impact assessment, which is a legal requirement. What is the impact of new legislation on society? The Secretariat of Police said it exists, it's been done. So on the 10th of December, after the NEDLAC meeting, I submitted a request for access to information. Fact, again, the Secretariat had 30 days to give me the document that they say that they had. As of the beginning of February, they hadn't even acknowledged my request. So I sent them a gentle reminder that I want the report. Their answer was, we acknowledge receipt of your request. Not here is the social economic impact assessment report. Oh, no. And let me tell you, they haven't done a proper social economic impact assessment because the security industry has not been consulted. And this is going to result in massive job losses if this new legislation is implemented. In the security industry, in the retail sector, in the mining sector, our economy will contract. And they haven't consulted the firearms sector. They haven't consulted dealers, manufacturers, importers, gunsmiths. They haven't consulted trainers. No one. So, folks, when you're told that there is a need for new legislation to amend the Firearms Control Act, it's a lie. Be safe out there.